Digging in, Josh Harrison. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another. Other one. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting third.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got one hit in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Another one sent foul. Harrison, the runner at second with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Hard on the ground towards short, gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers lead. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
To 2-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia.
Pedroia.
Betts is on the move. And a step off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And Pedroia's going to have himself extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
The 1-1 from Price. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Settling in now, Kristen Stewart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now Price is 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batting 6. The third
now
baseman,
in the box, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Matuk, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Matuk moves over. And that retires the side. Down in order go the rest. So digging in now, Mikey Matuk, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the...
Carson Smith will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Third inning, no score to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the... Here's Jackie Bradley now. Coming Michael Fulmer, just a 1 for 9. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos is calling for it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number. For 3-0 our score. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Push to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Popped up, Candelario. Over to his right, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Chop towards first. Pierce comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bounce towards the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder.
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Matthew Boyd, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Matthew Boyd.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Bogart.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. This is on the ground over to first. And some trouble now in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Third
you know,
baseman.
as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Still 1-2. Turned on down the line, and he tries to get to the backhand. But it gets on by, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here
now
with still only 1 gone.
Fielder, Jackie.
Boy, that has to feel good as a
Bradley
hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to
Jr.
give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next for the Red
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach. Coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Matuk is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Now back to the top of the
Benintendi.
lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew Benintendi goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Bet.
2-1. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do get into the box now. Jeimer Candelario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Candelario takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, John Hicks. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down. And wait for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The center fielder, number 8, Mikey Matuk.
And that'll bring up Mikey Matuk. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Tony Renda will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Stewart, base. Runner at first with 1 out. Eduardo Nunez will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez.
Zue Lin is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Change for the Red Sox.
The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Yorkies Hernandez will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Gorkies Hernandez.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
To second for one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the Victor Alcantara, a 6'2" right-hander.
Number 58, Victor Alcantara.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Zue Lin. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be taken down no problem. For Josh Harrison stands. Hector Velasquez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground toward short. Lynn is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
One gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a...
Nunez has it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Spencer Turnbull enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Turnbull, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorkys Hernandez. Hit on the ground to third. Candelario is up with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
For the Tigers. Number 70, Harold Castro.
Erasmo Ramirez come take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Ramirez.
High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Dustin Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something. Started here with 1 gone in the inning.
13.
Blake Swihart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now catching, number 23.
Fouled away.
Blake Swihart.
Mitch Moreland is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 18, Mitch.
The 1-2 hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the
Dawa Lugo will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Now batting, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Harold Castro will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Drew Verhagen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Harold Castro.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Now
goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Stewart comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, and Mercer there to take it in as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, right
stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 2 now, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Matuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Stepping in, Mikey Matuk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mikey Matuk becomes the first out of the inning.
Reiner.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Victor Reyes will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 22, Victor Reyes.
Popped him up. Ramirez is under it near the mound, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it remains. Sandy Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ronnie Rodriguez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
Here's
hitter.
J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-1. This is line to left. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this.
Your
Nico
attention,
Goodrum
please.
is going to be asked to try and be the
Tigers.
rally starter as he's up
Number
off the
28,
bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
Goodrum.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Popped him up. Schweihart over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Jacoby Jones will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 21.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Gordon Beckham will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 29. Gordon Beckham.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Carson Smith gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.